What is going on, everybody? Zalvin Pounds here to do a nice, juicy. Now we haven't done one of these in a while, but here we go. A nice, juicy discussion video. Okay. Here we're gonna be talking about just a general one on anime. Has it been getting worse? Because you guys can tell me in the comments what you guys believe, but I've heard a fair amount of people saying that they think the quality of these seasons are dropping like drastically, and I personally don't agree. I think that people's tastes are changing more, right? Um, and as time moves on, people's tastes are changing. We can see this, by the way, in the anime list charts, right? I use my anime list, and I often will look at the scores and see what people around the world are rating as the highest rated series, just see how they rank in comparison to other shit. And if you guys have noticed, things that have been rising in popularity lately, like ReZero, right, are just simply not up to par with the series that we have seen uh, coming out in the past that have been high rated. That is true. I will not disagree with that. Personally, I think ReZero is a good show. You could even call it a great show, but I think it lacks a lot of what could make it like a true deserving of that. Like, it got damn near a fucking 9, okay? But it was not 9 material. Fuck that. I think ReZero should have got maybe a 7.5, maybe an 8, but people love it. And I think that speaks to the fact that people's tastes are just changing, right? People prefer the more lighthearted series, maybe more, character exposition rather than plot-based fucking stories. I personally, and I know a lot of people who agree with me, prefer stories that are more plot-driven with strong characters, but characters that they need exposition, but they don't need to be, driven. You don't need to watch like fucking 10 episodes of them sitting in a fucking house talking to each other. That's not the kind of exposition we want, or I want rather. I want the type of exposition that's sort of, you know, it's slow burning, but it's happening with the plot. The plot's, sort of going along, and as we do that, as the really nice plot flows, I want the characters to sort of be explored with the plot. Whereas in ReZero, I feel like we spend fucking how I feel like I've spent like so much time just sitting down watching these characters like cook together, fucking go to the hot springs together and shit. Like, stop doing this shit. I want to see the plot sometimes just advance. I don't know if that's just me, but I mean, granted, it was a good series, but I really don't think that series should be rated that highly when they spent a fair bulk of the time that can be spent on like advancing the plot and actually going somewhere with useless shit. And I just don't like those series that leave me with a sense that I wasted some time. Even if the payoff is decent, I just don't like that wasted time. So I think that's a big factor. People's tastes are just changing, but I personally don't think the actual quality of anime has been getting worse. I have been following like pretty much every season. I've been watching like 4 to 5 shows per season. I can say personally, I can vouch for this. There are really, really nice shows coming out each season that people just do not watch. People just refuse to watch them, and I'm honestly not sure why. A lot of series should get at least as high or higher ratings as these other series that are these like more lighthearted series, maybe ecchi series that have just been getting high ass ratings. I think for no reason. Yuri on Ice in this season managed to get damn near a 9 and is near number 1, and it's pretty much a yaoi sports anime. However you want to slice it. So yeah, I think people's tastes are changing. But shows like 91 Days, JoJo's Diamond is Unbreakable, Durarara, Psychopaths, a lot of these I feel like people just glossed over and just didn't give a real chance to. Boku no Hero, Mob Psycho, just to name like some really, really popular ones, but those aren't the ones I'm trying to, sell here. I'm trying to sell the less popular series that have been coming out that people really haven't been watching. But there have been quite a few erased. So I don't think again that the quality of shows has fell that much. I think there can maybe be a case made for the quality of shows dropping, but I don't think it's been that drastic. I just think it's been, again, more of the fact that people's tastes are changing, so the things that get the most spotlight, the most visibility are the series that are just like, why the fuck did that get so popular, you know? At least in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. You guys might disagree. Anyways, peace. Subscribe.